I want to take it a little bit further back in your career, though. You mentioned having not been in a huddle since 1996. I'm under the impression, and please disabuse me if this is wrong, that as wide receiver coach at Air Force, you convinced Fisher DeBerry to throw the football?
Well, I tell you what, I worked hard on that, and we were really good those years. I did. I mean, now we might have thrown it about maybe 14 times a game, but, I can vividly remember talking to Coach DeBerry. I was like, Coach, we're getting one coverage. I mean, we got to take advantage of this. We got to throw the ball more. And I remember him saying, Larry, we are throwing the ball. We're just throwing it like this. We're throwing it backwards, on the pitch. So, but I tell you what, that was a unbelievable experience working for Fisher DeBerry at the Air Force Academy.
It's one of the real cool stories, I think, Coach, about your journey is just where you have been. One of the other places you've started, quite honestly, college football, playing yourself. Which coach would you say you've learned the most from, going back to winning a national title at Austin College, I believe as a wide receiver?
Yeah, so that was at Austin College, a small, very, very small private school in the state of Texas. Larry Kramer was our head coach at the time, and a big factor of why I wanted to be a football coach, because of the influence that he had on me. But for me, I would have to say it'd be people like him, every coach, every assistant coach that invested in my life throughout my time as a player, and then you get into coaching, and a guy named Scott Smith, who gave me my first job, Grant Taft, who was the head coach at Baylor for many, many, many years and is a Hall of Fame coach, Fisher DeBerry at the Air Force Academy, Chuck Reedy, Andy McCollum, Ron Zook, Mike Gundy, all these guys that I worked for definitely had an impact on me as a football coach.
And it seems to be paying dividends, Coach. Everywhere you go, you end up winning something somewhere. But I also wonder how familiar you are with at least two of the coaches in this league. I've been having fun talking with Coach Sumlin, who coaches the Houston Gamblers, Coach Holtz, who coaches the Birmingham Stallions, and of course you coach the New Orleans Breakers. But, there's this game in 2011, conference championship on the line, your Southern Miss Golden Eagles going against his Houston Cougars. How'd that end up going for you, Coach?
It went pretty good for us. I mean, I'll give Sumlin a lot of credit. They were an incredible football team. I think they were in the top 5 or top 6 in the country at the time. They were undefeated. They had the number 1 offense in the league. Case Keenum was their quarterback. They were scoring over 50 points a game. I mean, it was a heck of a contest. But our guys played extremely well, and we were a good football team. And we deserved to win the conference championship, and we outplayed them that day. Kevin and I talk about that quite a bit, actually. So. But I have a lot of respect for Kevin, a lot of respect for Skip, and all the coaches in this league. I mean, there's some dang good football coaches in this league.
Yeah, Coach, and I'm really excited about both of you having lived and still live in the state of Oklahoma, where both of you men have passed through as assistant coaches. You, of course, Oklahoma State, and him at Oklahoma. Thanks for watching this video. And remember, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos on the #1 ranked show YouTube channel.